The rest of the accredited APC members are 4,309 from Ileluji Okegbo, 3,304 from Irele, and 1,084 from Eseldu Council area of Ondo State.
Meanwhile, of 8 members, the governor of Kogi had 3 candidates for the party. The committee, led by its secretary, Senator Bioma Agege, during a visit to Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, a peaceful conduct and charged all the aspirants to ensure violence. Governor Aiyedatiwa, who thanked the members of the committee for the visit, said all hands are on deck to ensure that the party retains power in the state. Aiyedatiwa called on all accredited members of the party to come out to exercise their franchise without any fear, as arrangements have been made for adequate security.
The chief executive of the state, our leader here in Ondo State, there's no way we're going to be given this assignment without first coming to report to you that we are in your state and why we are in your state. I don't want to call it a breach of protocol, but we know that party is supreme. So before coming here, we took the liberty as members of APC, a party you also belong, to go to your party secretariat first, to introduce ourselves to the chairman of the party and members of his state working committee, inclusive of state executive committee. We've also briefed them of our assignment, and we made clear that coming here to pay an official courtesy, and that the chairman of the party will lead us here, which he dutifully accepted and has led us here. We were given one charge and one charge only. And that charge is to come here and conduct a free by the leadership of the party. So the only charge given to us is to come here, do the right thing. And Your Excellency, we intend to do just that.
Like you said, I'm wearing 2 caps, the sitting governor and also an aspirant, because my people, the people of Ondo State, have been clamoring that I should continue to be their governor beyond 2025. One of the reasons I'm now an aspirant. And it's the wish of, it's something that I also desire to continue beyond 2025. So for you accept and all members of your team to serve, in this process, to thank all of you. It is a whole lot of sacrifice going for election, either general election or primary election. No election is a small election. And I know at the end of the day, it will worth the while, because we want an APC government to continue in the state. And that will happen at the time the primary is concluded, and the candidate that is loved by all. As a sitting governor, yes, I will give all the support that I can give to the committee in terms of security, hospitality, and every other support that might be needed.
Still on the APC primaries, I have the primary election tomorrow in Ondo State. Security agencies have warned citizens to embrace peace before, during, and after the exercise. According to them, officials in their hundreds have been deployed to every nooks and crannies of the state to ensure a age-free exercise. Omorion Lakonwiji has details.
Just like the main governorship elections, these direct primaries adopted by the ruling party, All Progressives Congress, ahead the state governorship elections in Ondo State, will be held across the 203 wards of the state on Saturday. To this end, all the financial members of the political party are eligible to elect the contestants that will represent the party during the November governorship election. And to ensure that the exercise is conducted without any hitch, security agencies in Ondo State say personnel are prepared to maintain law and order. Ondo State Police Public Relations Officer Fumilayo Odunlami Omisaya confirmed that the command has put all the necessary measures in place to ensure a successful exercise.
Over time, we've improved on the way we deploy our men. Arrangement has been made concerning the forthcoming primaries for the political parties. Men have been properly deployed, and of course, they've been warned and been told what to do.
Commandant, Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps, Ondo State, Oluyemi Ibiloye, assured citizens of the state of their safety as 1,000 personnel have been deployed towards the exercise.
We have both plainclothes men and then uniformed personnel who will be on guard. One of our core mandates is the protection of critical national assets and infrastructure, and we're also putting on measures to ensure that none of these infrastructures are being touched. We know during elections, some people might be aggrieved and they might go all out to protest. And while doing that, at times you discover that critical national assets are touched.
Speaking through phone conversation with Osrc, Commander of the Ondo State Security Network Agency, Amotekun Corps, Adetunji Adeleye said 900 personnel are currently in the 18 local government areas of the state to guide against crisis before, during, and after the exercise.
Our men in all the various local governments have been properly briefed, and after the briefing, they've all been drafted to provide area cover of areas where these elections were to take place, all to ensure free and fair election.
They advised participants and contestants to maintain law and order as all the sisters agencies are working hand in hand to ensure peace across the state.
Eligible voters should peacefully vote and await the results without causing trouble. It's a process which should be followed religiously.
We need to talk to contestants to please be careful, talk to their supporters. They should all embrace the spirit of sportsmanship in the course of this promise.
And to those who are planning to foment trouble, I can assure you that even before they start that trouble, we would have nipped it in the bud. We have our intelligence reports, and we're ready to ensure that we wield the big stick for those who are ready to foment trouble.
They promised their readiness to ensure that miscreants don't take over the state during the exercise. Omonyola Hunwiji, Osrc News.
In the meantime, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has disclosed of its readiness to monitor the exercise across the state ahead Saturday's Ondo's APC primary. Speaking to Osrc's Joy Pius Nakure, INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner Tony Babalola said the commission had received notification of plans to conduct governorship primaries from 18 political parties. Now the reports.
The primary of All Progressives Congress (APC) is just few hours away. The party looks set for the conduct of the shadow poll this weekend, having validated members to participate in the direct primary. Beyond the readiness of APC, there is an umpire to oversee the exercise, as the Electoral Act spells out the role of INEC in the primary election of any political party.
INEC is empowered by the provisions of Section 153 of the Constitution and further enumerated in the paragraph F15 of the third schedule to the Constitution. INEC is empowered to monitor the activities of political parties, including their finance, their congresses, and their convention. So, as a regulatory agency, we are to go out on the day of the primary to monitor what the parties are doing, to ensure they play according to the rules, that they conduct the primaries in accordance with the Constitution and the guidelines of the party, as well as the electoral laws. After the conduct of the primaries, INEC will write a report on what transpired at every ward, local government, and at the state level. We write our reports, which will be available to any person seeking certified true copy of such documents.
The APC primary, which takes the direct mode, comes with more logistical needs for INEC, but the Commission appears fully ready for the exercise.
We are prepared. Our role is to monitor. Our staff are on the field at the ward level, and we also have them ready at the local government level as well as the state level. We already have the notice and the time. Our people are there. They are waiting. We are waiting for the parties to do what they are supposed to do. And on Saturday, our staff will be on the field to monitor the primaries of the APC in all the 203 wards in Ondo State.
The INEC boss, Oluwatoyin Babalola, urged all the political parties to play according to the rules and eschew violence.
To the political parties, I urge them to ensure that their party primaries are conducted in accordance with the provisions of their constitution, their guidelines, and the Electoral Act. They should shun violence. They should talk to their supporters to allow the conduct of primaries in a peaceful and orderly manner.
16 governorship aspirants of APC will test their popularity on Saturday with the goal of swaying card-carrying members of the party to hand one of them the party's ticket so as to bear the flag of the party in the November 16 governorship election. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
You're still watching Osrc News. At 7, military freeze, traditional ruler arrested over soldiers killing in Okwama. Please join us for this and more after the commercial break.
Hey, it's Kilo. How are you doing? Farabale. 1,000. We go once play tire. Farabale now.
Madam, hello lowo wa.
Brother, na 3,005.
Màá fún yín ní owó pé káàdì Glo ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀rún 10,000.
Oh yeah.
Bring your phone.
Ha! 10,000.
10,000. People now wow. 1,000 naira credit. Now you turn to 10,000.
No. All of us don't know about Glo Berekete. Ní ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá nísìnyí.
Ṣé o ti gbọ́? Ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá ló máa gbà lórí iyekíye tó o bá rà sórí ohun ìpè Glo Berekete 10 times rẹ.
I told you. Now what go tell?
Glad to have you back. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at OSRC TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel OSRC TV. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has concluded his term of council areas in the state ahead of tomorrow's governorship primary of APC with a renewed determination and demonstration of readiness to make the state better while improving the well-being of residents. Aiyedatiwa, who appreciated people of the state for their support for his administration, promised not to lower the bar of impactful governance at all levels. The governor thanked all leaders of the party who joined him on the 7-day campaign tour and appealed to members to show more commitment for the shadow election. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole reports that residents of Akoko Northwest, Akoko Northeast, and Akoko Southeast local government areas of the state gave the governor a rousing reception.
On the final day of tour of council area ahead of the shadow election of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, the people of Akoko Northwest local government area, led by Zaki of Arigidi, Obaisa Olanipekun, were the first to receive Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa and his team.
There is no 100% crime-free in any society, but here is minimal. Torí pé wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe ní àdúgbò gbogbo yín.
Oba Olanipekun and his colleagues applauded the governor for promoting good governance and prayed for his success.
This is our project. This is our project.
Governor Aiyedatiwa later addressed thousands of party faithful in Okeagbe, headquarters of the council area. The governor and his team were given a rousing reception in Ikare, headquarters of Akoko Northeast local government area, as he visited the palaces of Olukare and Owale for royal blessing.
There is always a process, which is the electoral process, and that is what is happening on Saturday. Let if I do a simi joking no, but then what we do in the chair really from Ariben.
The Olukare, Oba Akadiri Momo, and Owale, Oba Adeleke Adegbite Adedoyin, commended the governor for his efforts to develop the state and pledged their support for him.
Ibi tí ẹwà gbogbo alámọ̀ pé àti ṣe nǹkan gidi ọdún kan ò ṣe é ṣe and adẹ̀rí èyí tẹ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ so now àdúrà tá a ṣáà máa gbà ni pé nǹkan tó máa ṣe yín tẹ̀ fi ní délẹ̀ lórí náà Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó ṣe é sí yín.
Àwa ti fún ẹ ní tiwa o ẹ máa ṣe àrùn fún yín àdá fún yín á sì lè kalẹ̀ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ á sì balẹ̀.
At St. Gregory Mega Primary School, Ikare, thousands of APC members and supporters were on ground as Governor Aiyedatiwa preached unity and commitment ahead of the shadow election. The campaign train of the governor was received by party faithful and supporters in Ishua, headquarters of Akoko Southeast local government area, as Governor Aiyedatiwa visited the palace of Onishua, Oba Akiyele Adesunloye Oyolola III. The Onishua, in company of other royal fathers in the council area, described the governor as a virtuous man whose passion to advance the state is second to none.
Is it by your words or your actions? We thank God for your life. And we can deeply appreciate it.
The monarchs, who pledged their support for the governor, also prayed for his success at the poll. The governor, while addressing party members and supporters, thanked them for the show of love with a charge of more dedication.
All the traditional leaders have come together to say they want me to continue as governor of Ondo State beyond 2025.
As Governor Aiyedatiwa runs off his campaign tour of the 18 local government areas of the state ahead of the shadow election of the APC, the rousing reception, massive support and excitement among party faithful were strong indications of his popularity and acceptability. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
And now, with a few hours to the conduct of APC shadow election in Ondo State, some members of the ruling party have described Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa as the best man to further advance the state. The party faithful said the governor has demonstrated competence and capability to move the state forward and improve the living standard of the people. The people, while expressing confidence that the governor will emerge as the candidate of the party at the end of the exercise, urged more commitment from party members. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole again has details.
Following the conclusion of the tour of local government areas across Ondo State by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa ahead of the APC governorship primary election, some members of the party have again passed a vote of confidence in him. The party faithful from across the state, while applauding the governor for doing the party and the state proud with his purposeful leadership, said he has done well to earn their trust confidence and support.
When he did not have an intention of contesting as a governor or for a House of Rep, he has started investing his people, giving support to people in different ways. What we have here is just like a compliment to his achievement so far in the local government.
Both men, women and youth, they are interested in this project because this is God's own project.
Lucky has three things that work for him: the grace of God, the people, and the party. That's why you see the Aborigines declaring, telling the world that this better with support. And for this first time to happen in progressive in Ondo State, most especially.
People coming out, they've been here since morning, and this is about to 7 now. They are still waiting. This only show love for a man, for someone who is so much loved. And why? He has done so well for people. They want him to continue, and that's what it is.
While stressing the need for the current impactful governance to continue beyond 2025 in the Sunshine State, the people commended Governor Aiyedatiwa for changing the narratives of governance for better.
If you look around, you see that his trajectory in politics and in administration has earned him this much appreciation by everybody. You can see all the leaders across board, across states, across local government, across different groups. They have come to show solidarity and support for the governor. This is unprecedented.
The people, as you can see, came out in mass to show to the Mr. Governor that the primary is a foregone issue.
We all saw what he has done in 100 days. As we speak, the construction of Ifira, of course, from this very local government, Ifira to Afo, is ongoing. Maybe one of these days, just take time to come over, we'll visit the site. Now we give that to Mr. Governor. When you come to Akure, the central part of Ondo State, you will see the same construction, rural roads, under the ramp, which is a World Bank, a collaboration between the state government and the World Bank. Recently, Mr. Governor approved about 3.5 billion as counterpart for this same project. The work along Oda, Cocoa Board is also ongoing.
It has been adopted by the traditional rulers. It has been adopted by the youths of the local government. It has been adopted by the elders of the local government. It has been adopted by the women of this local government. It has been adopted by all the chiefs and everybody who is important in this local government, and has been adopted by its own party, the APC, in this local government. So the election is a done deal. If we win on Saturday, and maybe, let me say, you don't say 100% in politics, let me say 98%.
Within the short period of time that he assumed that responsibility, things has changed for the good people of Ondo State. And in Akoko Northeast, we are confident that we are going to vote for Lucky Orimisan Aiyedatiwa.
The people of Ikare and Akoko Northeast have confidence in Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa to continue the good work he has started in the past few months, and not just that we give him such a high level of confidence. We trust that he has the pedigree to deliver among the people that are coming out.
Lucky Aiyedatiwa has been our son right from the time he was deputy governor.
The stage is set for the ruling party in Ondo State to pick its candidate for the governorship poll later in the year. Wahab Bankwali, Osrc News.
The Young Progressive Party, YPP, has offered 3 nomination forms to John Akimurili, its sole aspirant in the forthcoming governorship election in Ondo State. The former president of Student Union Government, Adekunle Ajashi University, Akunba Akoko, was given both nomination and expression of interest forms at no cost to him. The Nigerian Army has